Hi, this is Grace. In this video, I'm going to give an everyday kind of example of when someone who's rather a narcissistic type criteria, maybe the person has this, that's narcissistic. You know, maybe they're diagnosed, maybe they're not. I don't know anybody who's been diagnosed myself. But give an example of it. The one where they think that they are special, and, you know, special or unique. We're all unique, but, you know, special in the sense that they should only be around other people like them. The only people who can associate with them are people who are special, unique, and special in a way, you know, like they think that they are the intelligentsia, that their you know, their IQ is very high when it's not. Okay, yeah, that happened. Whoops. But yeah, watch it do it again. Oh, anyway, gotta be a squirrel moment. Gotta be a squirrel moment. It has to be. But anyway, you know, they back to the story here. This is the type of, or intro. This is the type to believe that they can only be around people who are worthy of being around them. Okay. And they pick people who, you know, they think that they are just like when they're not. You know, and I've heard people say that, you know, that we tend to rate ourselves higher up anyway anybody does than, you know, we actually are. I don't know about that. I don't know. I want to see statistics on that. I want to see actual research on that before I believe it. Yeah, and not just something that you look on, you know, online and find something. I want real research. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because overall, what I see is that is a narcissistic trait to rate yourself so high. So anyway, this is the type of person that this is what they want to do. So let's get to the story here. Okay, say you went to, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong here, isn't the place that people go to get to become a chef, isn't one of them called Cordon Bleu? Okay, I could be wrong. I'm not into cooking and all that. I don't watch cooking shows or any of that. I'm not a good cook either. I wonder why. But anyway, so somebody goes there, or maybe that's pastry chef. Yeah, maybe it's that. I knew some pastry chefs. Okay, to become this, and they achieve it. And maybe years, you know, go by and they don't use it. And maybe they had children, and you know, a child or children got out of whatever they were doing, that kind of field. And then later on in life, you know, when the children get older and the children can take care of themselves better, you know, they don't have to be there to monitor the child and everything. This person, let's say it's a woman, she gets back into it. And one of the things she does is to go to like your town has a festival, you know, something, or maybe a county fair or something like this, where people bring, you know, have cooking contests or baking contests, whatever, you know, cooking or baking contest. Anyway, she does that year after year, and after a couple of years, you know, she won all these awards. Well, one of the things was to be able to, you know, like you won an award for your food, your whatever she made, and she got to be on a local news channel or local channel all around, and you know, show what she was baking, show how she made it or whatever, you know. And as time goes by, yeah, she does more and more like that, just local, nothing big, you know, nothing huge, but just a lot of people, that would be big. It would be big to me, that's for certain. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so you know, she does this, but every year that she goes to these you know, local fairs or festivals, the fair, whatever, the county fair, there's always some people that are going to, you know, she wins prize, she's prize winning, but there's always at least one person, or maybe more than one, who believes, there's one person who believes that he, let's say it's a he, knows more, he has a booth, but nobody eats what he sells, what he, you know, he cooks. Nobody wants to eat it. Yeah, but he thinks he knows better. Okay, he thinks he knows how to cook, and he is this person, and so therefore he should be only associating with her, the prize-winning, person for whatever she cooked or baked. Anybody else that's prize-winning or, the second up, whatever. That's what that person thinks. And then there are the people who are customers or people who come by and sample whatever it is. And not the judges, but just, people at the festival. And most of them say, really nice things, but there's always going to be that one, at least one. These days it seems like there's only going to be one that's nice, what I'm saying. There's going to be at least that one person making comments about this prize-winning cook or baker or whatever, and saying things like, you should add more sugar, you should add some more salt, or you should have done this, you should have done that. Now, they're not in that. They're not in that festival. They're just someone that's there. They're not in it as far as having their own booth or their own setup, displaying their own whatevers. No, they're just complainers. They're just bashers, haters, whatever you want to call them. And online, people would call them trolls. Maybe, and more. But yeah, they're just that type, and they want to show their, superiority. They know better than the prize-winning cooker, baker, or whatever. Chef or baker, whatever it is. And we all know that. We know that's how, you see those. But just imagine for a moment, and I've had this thought, I think I even mentioned it recently, but just imagine a world where you could do something, and like this person does, she imagines that there's a world out there that she doesn't have to, deal with people like that. Deal with the people who are going to think that they should only associate with her as if they're as good at, doing it, and they're not. And basically they're trying to get, that would be trying to get her to play along with their narcissism, to contribute to that guy's narcissism. He thinks he's only worthy of being around people that are at his superior level when he's not at that superior level. That would be her playing into his narcissism, and no, who wants to do that? Or the people who are just coming up there and say, you should add this and you should add, that's playing into theirs as if they know better and they don't. Again, she doesn't want to do that, so she goes and really invest her time in doing more of the cooking shows. Maybe she'll finally write a cookbook or a bake book. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she goes there. All right. To the part where else in the world can you do that? I mean, not many of us have a place where we're not going to have somebody immediately judge us by what we do or what we say, anything along that line, that there won't be that person right there immediately jumping in and saying, there's always that one, immediately saying something negative. Well, I think I mentioned this before. I found one. I found a place. I mean, I've known this. There's other places like this. But yeah, making YouTube videos and leaving the comments off. Seriously. I get to say what I think and how I feel, my story. I get all of it out. Like I've been making videos about this here and there. But this part really hit me deeper than before. That, yeah, there's not that automatic somebody slamming with, with the trolls. Or maybe they're not trolls. They actually have channels that they know better. This is how you should have done it. This is what you should do. I just did a video on all that. But yeah, it goes deeper than that. The feeling of where I want to get to is this feeling that, wow, there's so much, not power over people, but power over what happens to you, yourself, in your life. Okay? Different types of power. Power over people, but this one is power, there's more power over yourself, over what happens, like I just said, and that is wonderful. Now, if you've been around people like me, too many, jobs and whatever, where the people really do totally believe they have every right to tell you anything, say anything to you, whatever they want, okay, but then to have this opportunity, seriously, in life, state my view and not have to worry about anybody's attitude. Wow. Seriously. I'm just wowed by it. I can't state it enough. Yeah, I kind of like it. It might become catching. But knowing me, I'll probably forget a video or two to turn it off. I don't know why mine doesn't work. I was going to put that in another video. For whatever reason, there's a place you can go and set, I don't remember the name of it now, where when you make a video, it should automatically not allow any comments because you've checked or unchecked, whatever it is. Mine doesn't do that. I have to go under each one. But I did learn that there's a way to do, like there's a whole bunch of them, that whole page, just click a little button and go through and do all of them. Yeah, that's under video management or something like that. But yeah, I'll probably forget one or two, but now I have to go, like I make a new one, still have to go and set that to no comments. And if I forget, because it's not my habit yet, yeah, I might hear some people some of these trolls, some of these know-it-alls. The amount of know-it-alls, I'm telling you, they know better. And some of the worst ones that I've seen is that I said something in my video, made it plain and clear, because I tend to repeat myself. And they still comment and say, well, you should have, and I already said that in the video, that I did do that. Oh my goodness, troll season, and know-it-alls. Anyway, I kind of rambled. Well, I always ramble. That's okay. In this video, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the video. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, and share on your own social media if you would, and I'll talk to y'all in another video.